So, hi all again, welcome to the stream. This isn't what the title says. This is just gonna be... This is just gonna be some needed changes that need to happen to this game in order for it to become even better. Now, the caps, the frame caps, and the physical resistance caps, and there is a reason to talk about physical, not the rest caps. The elemental caps, etc. They are... Oops. They are fine. Because you can raise the elemental resistances up to 95% with items, which is good. Now, the physical resistance cap should also have its maximum limit. On 95%. The reason is, even on PvP, the reason is someone can I guess this is over. Can use one to amplify damage you, a player, or you get amplified damage by the mobs, but oops. So this cap doesn't do anything but make the gameplay experience worse, because a good player will amplify damage you no matter if the limit damage reduced by percent limit is 50% or 95% or 75%, which it was in the past, I think. So you still need to have if you go against a melee character in PvP and in PvM, you need to have high resistances. Because either way you're gonna get scared. So either way you're not... This is my triple source, by the way. Let's put some potions up. Okay. Oh, plus 18 to life. I'll keep that. So either way, good. Nothing special. Either way, the cap will be... You will need to have it high. The resistance, you're not gonna be... I'm with 70 vitality, okay. He really wanted to kill me. DRM13. So either way, the cap is it's gonna get your physical resistance in the sense against a player who is experienced is gonna get stripped. You won't have any damage reduced by percent because of the amplified damage they can curse you. With an item with charges, anyone can oh, he's on the Philax temple. So this cap doesn't serve anything but other than ruining the good gameplay experience, because it doesn't he could have taken my town portal, because it doesn't...
Greetings.
It doesn't allow you to play the best way you can. It's like... being able to make a good computer, but no, instead you're not allowed to make a good computer. You are not allowed to create a good computer. You're just oh, there's a boss. Oh, that's a boss.
Thanks.
Who was cursed by the character? Okay, let's freeze him. Think about it, you will not be allowed to create a Ferrari, you will not be allowed to create a good computer, you will not be allowed to create... because of this needs retarded caps. What doesn't have get him into call. Okay, got him with fire. Think how life would be if you weren't allowed to create a house better than a hut. Because this is what these caps are doing. And then give me the battle order back. They're coming already.
Not even death can save you from me.
He really wants to kill me. He really wants to kill me. Diablo really wanted to kill me. This is gonna be 14. So the caps don't serve anything, the physical resistance cap. It should go up to 95% because you don't have any physical resistance in this table of resistances, which you can increase with items. You only have it, get it with items, so it needs to be 95% because it can be stripped by any player. He can simply have a wand with amplified damage charges to cast on you. So
Hello.
also the attack frames. The attack frames should be decapped at 7, but as you saw on the druid, the attacks when we had no caps, you could reach it as much high as you wanted, but certain attacks weren't landing simply because the attacks were so fast, attack initiation, that the second attack was started before the first one could land because of the range of the weapons. The weapon, it's not instant attack. Every weapon, even a melee one, has a minimum range about it. So for this reason, I think this cap should be increased, not stay at the... should be increased, as well as the faster cast rate cap. Okay, let's begin. And the mercenary just tanks the damage.
Greetings.
Got 22% chance to block. Well, so I guess I don't care. We gather them all there, all around there. Let's freeze them. So in order this game to I lost a mercenary.
I need mana. Not enough mana.
Revive my mercenary. The paladin was the one who died.
Not enough mana.
I got it.
Not even death can save you from me.
So the limits. The hard these caps need to increase. I guess there is a cap on its own, like what's this? Defense points. Nothing special. Faster block rate, increased chance of blocking. Okay, that's good, but it's the only good thing this has. The caps should okay, I have no need of this other rune. I'm not gonna be upgrading another rune for sure. Elder now, these are too low. What's this level requirement? 42 for a druid. So the caps need to, these caps need to be like I said, 95% the physical resistance and the attack speed cap and the faster hit recovery cap. In a sense, they should go because be removed because there is already a cap based on the weapon range. So you have a cap on attack speed, for example, because since the first attack, since the attacks need to make a certain range to hit, so you already have a cap now, and it's not be breaking the game because you see how easy the mobs die in this game. It's not you're not breaking the game. I think the cap should be like on the attack speed because of coding issues. It should be like 3 frames, somewhere there, the maximum cap if you can reach it. Because on 7 frames it stops you from playing any better. As well as, besides, you won't be, your attacks, if you go for this cap, you won't be dealing that much damage. You will DDR on 14. You won't be dealing that much damage. You will just have usually very high attack speed. That's all. There is no one here. So these caps need to be increased, as well as the faster cast rate cap. It should be even higher, which is very hard to reach it higher than 200. This is a well-made cap. It is very high on its own, but it should be even higher. I mean, he offers 20 rals for an East man. Craft it on your own if you offer 20 rals. Okay, let's go help this guy. If you need 20 rals, then craft it on your own. I guess he needs the Pharosis. I would completely remove the cap since we got the cap from the weapon range. It doesn't make sense to have I guess for coding issues, so for that I would put it like at 2 frames. He needs the city waypoint. Dry hills, the dust city. I'm gonna get it for you, man. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, I gave him these waypoints. So these caps, I mean, they can't go for coding issues. They should be at be increased like at 3 frames of the melee attack. The cap, if you can resist, of course, it also has to do with the weapon range, which means still not all attacks are going to land. And the faster cast rate, same at 4 frames. Maximum is at 7 frames, I think. Damn, the game is full. Because there is no reason in having them. Currently these caps are too high. That's the point, the problem. If they were like at 5 frames or 4 frames, then they would be okay. Just like the resistances, they are capped at 95%. Same stands for the physical, it should be at 95%. If this was the case, it would be okay. You get amplified damage, you get decrepified, so you lose your physical resistance. At best, if you have let's say like 80% physical resistance, then you just take 20% increased damage when you get amplified damage. So these caps need to change.
Not in town. Not here.
they are too low. At 95%, like 3 frames casting speed and because the caps, they don't really change much now that they have them low. It's more, like I said, it's just ruining the gameplay experience. Anyway, guys, there we go, down it goes. There he is. I'm stepping on his corpse, Bayer's corpse. So that's this video. Thanks all for watching. Be well and see you in the next.